I am finally out here on the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama, and we're going to be testing out the Torqeedo motor and finally getting a chance to sit down in this Jackson big rig that we're building for Bucks Island Marina. I just got it on the water. It is cold this morning. I think it's 40 degrees, 41 degrees, something like that. The high today is 50, 51, so it's gonna warm up a little bit, but not that much. I'm about out of breath from dragging this big old kayak down here. It seems really stable. I haven't got in it and went around in it yet. I want to do that with you guys, but it seems really stable. This is the first time that I've ever been in a big rig. If you know me, you know I like my Hobie Pro anglers, but this is supposed to be like a really good comparison to that boat, so we'll find out. Today's goal is to get at least 6 miles an hour, I think. From what I've read, I think we should be able to get 6 miles an hour out of this Torqeedo. And we're also going to be fishing. You know I'm not going to come down here without fishing rods and some lures. So I threw together a couple of tackle boxes, threw about 4 or 5 rods on the boat, and we're also going to try to get into some bass and some stripe. The stripe are running down here right now. They're chasing shad, so maybe this can be a good day. Maybe we can test out the Torqeedo and catch a few fish. So I'm going to climb in the boat and we're going to go see if we can find them. All right, we are on here. I got to get a few things adjusted because, man, this is a big boat. Look at my feet. I am completely stretched out. There is no way I'd be able to pedal this. So I guess the first thing you do is deploy the prop in the water. Got that down. Now you turn these little knobs on both sides and I should be able to slide my seat forward. Oh yeah, get it in the position that I need it. Let's try right here. Man, this boat is huge. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try out this. And then you steer it here. Oh, turning it the wrong way. And you don't even have to deploy the rudder like on my Hobie. I'm still not close enough. Man, this boat is massive. I gotta go further up. And I am 5'9", 5'10", 5'10" on a good day. That's a little bit better. I may be too close now though. It's all right. Let's try this bad boy out. Pretty comfortable, very stable. This boat is very stable. The rudder seems to be working pretty good. You just slide this. It even tells you if you want to turn left, you go that way. You want to turn right, you go that way. I love this bridge. So if you guys don't know where I'm at Coosa Landing. Like I said earlier, this is where the Bassmaster Classic, they'll put in here. FLW tournaments, they'll put in here. And it's just down the road from my house. Looks like they got a little bit of current on today. Oh, got some spray over the bow. All right, I think that's gonna be enough for us pedaling. Let's try out this Torqeedo. Make sure I can get it on screen. Turn it on. 100% battery. And now that we're outside, we should get satellite signal. It should pick it up, hopefully. Maybe we got to be moving, so let's try it. Wow. All right. Look, the pedals go. I watch Greg Blanchard a lot, and I always thought it was funny. When he turns his Torqeedo on, his pedals are always moving. But I guess we could fix that with this one. We just pull the, oh my goodness, at the overspray. Ah! Maybe we should have went upriver. This is mainly from the wind though. They don't have this much water on. It's very windy out right now. I'm hoping it changes up. Wow. got the motor pretty deep in the water too. It's doing pretty good. How fast are we going? 5.2 miles an hour. And that is into the wind. Full throttle, 5.2 miles an hour into the wind. There's a Buffalo Wild Wings. Wish I was in there right now. It is cold. Wow, at the overspray. I'm bundled up pretty good. Oh, I don't know why. Oh my God. We definitely might have to turn and go the other way. I mean, at least if we're going this way now, on the way back we won't get a lot of water in. But look at this. There's water coming up through the scupper. I'm not used to that. I mean, Hobies, they do have the big hole in the floor, you know, for the cassette to go into, but this hole, as you can see on these boats, it's just a massive thing that I guess that's how they convert this from a regular, you know, kayak to a pedal drive kayak. Oh my God. Well, I did not want to get wet today. That was a lot of water. Is it on the camera? Yes. Let's see if I can wipe it off. I did not want to get wet. Wow. Wow. Let me see if I can hug the bank over here. Get out of this wind a little bit. Now we're up on the bank. I guess you might be able to see how fast we go. So this is into the wind. Thank God we're out of the big waves. Man, look at the boat. It is soaking wet. God. And it is cold. I promise I'm not going to complain this whole video. But it's doing pretty good. I'm happy with it so far. The turning is great. I know a lot of you still want to see the foot steer, so we're still probably going to make that happen. That's where these little screws come into play. We'll have to take those out and add track systems in here so that we can have a foot steer on the outside of these pedals, because they don't have those tracks in these flex drives. They take them out because you don't need them when you got a flex drive. And I think a lot of you guys are going to like it. It's I'm not changing anything I'm doing. I'm still going to be doing the same stuff. All right, y'all, check out this guy's rig. What's up, Jason?
How's it going, man?
Look at that. What's that Humminbird you got on there?
Helix 12 Mega.
Helix 12 Mega on that Titan. Now somebody watches a little bit of Greg Blanchard, it looks like.
Yeah, I noticed he got the same stuff.
Look at that setup. Dual micro poles. Man, that looks good. So Jason is going to be doing the graphing for us today.
I heard you say something about you want to get that Sam red.
This thing's throwing an error code now. Yeah. Drive slowly. When I put it in high, it kept cutting off. I got a strap in here. Ugh. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we didn't catch any fish. We did go, I'm gonna say 10 miles away from the boat ramp into the wind. The Torqeedo, as you can see behind me, if you can see it back there, it's out of water because it's out of juice. I am actually being towed back by my buddy Jason in front of me. I really appreciate him towing me back because we went further than we should today. I don't think it's any fault of the Torqeedo battery. The Torqeedo battery, it was solid, it ran really good and hard, but I ran it wide open most of the way into the wind. So he actually has 2 batteries on his. What's that on you got? He's got 2 Dakota lithiums on a regular trolling motor. So his first battery did die. He was able to swap over. I've only got the 1 battery, so we're in tow right now. I don't know if you can tell, but the sun is like right on the camera. I'm trying to turn it, but we did good. The trolling motor did good. I'll give you my final thoughts on it probably in an upcoming video. It did what it was supposed to do. It's got the power, it's got thrust. It would have ran a lot longer, I think, if I would have ran it on less power, but I really wanted to see the speed we could get out of it. We did hit 6 miles an hour in the wind today on this kayak, which is pretty impressive, especially it being the smallest Torqeedo they make, because they make a 1 or 2 sizes above this one that I think would have really pushed it even faster. But I think, yeah, I did outrun him. He got here on the water, and what pound thrust is that trolling motor? He's got a 65-pound thrust trolling motor with a lithium battery. And when we first got here, now he does have a lot of gear on his boat, as you can tell. This dude is running a Humminbird Helix 12 on his Titan. It's like I'm behind him, and it's like a TV screen next to him up there, which looks really good. But I did outrun him for a long shot, but he was able to switch batteries and keep going. So I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna put this thing on charge, and we'll probably try it out again here in a few weeks. We're gonna go to Wedowee, where he's from actually. I'll introduce you to him here in a little while. This is Jason Walker. He's actually the guy who bought the banana boat. He owns my old Hobie. If you guys watch the channel, you know what I'm talking about. He lives out on Wedowee, so we're gonna go up there and do some fishing up there. I'm gonna take the Jackson with a Torqeedo up there and put it through some paces and give it a good test, maybe when it's not so windy. But we had fun. We didn't catch any fish, but we got to spend the whole day out on the water. And I'm glad he's with me right now, because 10 miles pedaling this joker, I think that would have sucked. So at least we're getting a tow back to the boat ramp. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.